I don't want to talk about it over the phone. Can you meet me?
Sure. At your house?
No, somewhere else.
Okay. What about my place?
No. Exasperated, Claudia dropped her head in her hand and sighed. Let's stop at Rumi Middle Eastern Grill on Milwaukee.
Okay.
Samaya's voice was cut, then muffled as she covered the receiver to speak with someone lingering behind her. Claudia's nerves were rattled, and she glanced down at the stick in her hand, willing her heartbeat to steady itself. Do you mind if Selena tags along? Samaya asked, coming back to the phone. No, I don't. How long will it take you to get there? This sounds like an emergency. So we're closing early. It should only take about 15 minutes, give or take. Claudia was nodding. Okay. She paused. Well, maybe you shouldn't close down. We need the business. Claudia, Samaya, Selena, and their friend Octavia were the dynamic foursome that ran S&M Financial Advisors, located downtown Chicago. They were also each married to a set of Chicago's prominent renowned figures, the Rosemen. But today, Claudia left early feeling ill following breakfast. Our clients will be here. They may grumble a little, but they're ours regardless. Samaya paused. I mean, of course, unless this can wait. No. Meet me at Rumi's. Okay. 15 minutes. Claudia nodded. Samaya, thank you. On the other end of the phone, Samaya clutched the receiver to her ear, hearing the uncertain yet thankful exhale in Claudia's voice. Of course, girl. Anytime. See you in a minute. Claudia disconnected the phone, then counted to 3 and pulled herself to stand on her feet. She flushed the commode, then strolled back to the mirror where she brushed her teeth and rinsed her mouth with Colgate. Her gaze traveled over the slant in her brown eyes and the peak of her tipped nose. High cheekbones sat behind bronze skin, and jet-black hair spread across her shoulders, boned straight, with a moisturized glow. You're pregnant, she said, still bewildered and unsteady. Claudia blinked once, then twice, and on the third, she twirled and headed for the front door. Her feet slid down hardwood floors as her quick trot half jogged down the extended hallway. Where are my keys? She said, spinning back around while simultaneously patting her sides. Footsteps entered the corridor on the opposite end, and Claudia glanced down to catch London Jones, her close friend and part-time caregiver to Claudia's mother, coming toward her. The usual bone-straight hair that Claudia was familiar with seeing on London was now in an excessive bounty of curls that bounced around each other as they fell to London's shoulders. The bang that covered London's forehead was gone, showing the full schematic of her caramel-brown skin. Long lashes fluttered as she blinked, and the highlight on her face brought out London's hazel eyes. It gave Claudia pause for just a moment, but her hysteria couldn't be disrupted, so she would save her questions for later. Hey, have you seen my keys? Yeah, they're in the bowl on the foyer table downstairs. London frowned, noticing Claudia's slight disorientation. Is everything okay? Claudia tried to think. She could use London's help. Yes, of course she could. Since London began working with their family, she'd grown from employee to a close, trusted friend. London, is my mother in therapy right now? Yes, but she's giving Terry a hard time, insisting that she doesn't need the cane to walk. Claudia couldn't deal with her mother's antics right now. She could barely stay focused on her tasks. What do you need?